1 mile, take a slight right turn to merge onto I-64 West.
Today about the live stream. Before I get into that live stream, I want to remind everyone that I leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take the time to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. If you like my channel, find my channel useful, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you be notified every time I upload a video. I want to give a shout out. If you used to make YouTube content, now use your channel to support your favorite YouTubers. Thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. If you have a YouTube channel just to support your favorite YouTubers, thank you for your support. It's much appreciated as well. Today I'm about to live stream. The title of this live stream is Head Start Goes Wrong. Head Start Goes Wrong. I woke up with a mindset to come to work, get the job done, give myself a head start due to I know I got an hour and a half drive before I get to my first stop. I know there's every Tuesday and Friday, or every Tuesday and Thursday I got an hour and a half drive till I get to my first stop. So I had plans of coming in, getting it done, and getting on my day. I come in, I show up early. Instead of me getting up at 6:30, I get up 30 minutes early. I get up at 6 instead of 6:30. I got up at 6 this morning, get myself together, got to work at 6:30 as planned. I'll go around the warehouse, find my orders.
Go past this light.
Then use the right lane
to take a slight right turn to merge onto I-64 West.
I asked my manager about the one store I didn't see the paperwork for. He said, no, we don't have that store today. Right, okay. So now I'll go around the warehouse, get what I need, the other two stop, which is my Hampton stop and my Newport News stop. By the time I get the Hampton loaded, my manager called me and was like, go asking for the Newport News store. I mean the Williamsburg store, right? He told me what the Williamsburg store. Come to find out, yes, we do have a Williamsburg stop this morning. Yeah, I got the wrong order loaded first, or loaded last, which is
stay in the middle 2 lanes.
And my Williamsburg stop is another 4 pallets.
In 3/4 of a mile, keep right onto I-64 West toward Hampton.
I had a strategy to come in with a head start and get it all done on time. And that whole head start robbed me. I was robbed with that head start because around the warehouse, I got to get other people move their orders for me to get to what I need to load on my truck. You know, and it's getting aggravating. Like it's a nice sized warehouse, but if one person coming to get some orders and someone else coming to get orders, why put this person's orders in front of this person's order when you know I gotta come in and just take the electric pallet jack and grab my orders and go? Other people, they gotta stand there and scan each item, make sure everything on their pallets is there. You know, so why put my stuff behind theirs instead of put my stuff in front of theirs? It's like it's always some.
Stay in the 2nd or 3rd lane from right.
That warehouse. There's always some kind of complication in this warehouse that prolongs the process of getting me out the door within the 30-minute period, which is just prevent me from loading my truck in 30 minutes. There's always something at that warehouse to prevent me from loading my truck within 30 minutes. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing how things go on a job. You know what I mean? These are the problems you run into. Down here I am sitting in traffic. Sitting in traffic. Why? Get your ass out the way. Okay. I need to open. These are the problems you run into. Really, dude. These are the problems you run into in a warehouse. You come in with the mindset, you ready to get ahead. Get a head start because you know you're going to run into a lot of traffic like I am right now. And you're going to try to get ahead of all that. And yet,
use the right 2 lanes.
up in the
right onto
warehouse
I-64
that
west toward
robs
Hampton.
of their opportunity. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna find more ways to save time, like gas up at night. When I done my last stop for the day,
For
I
about
put on
33
gas up
miles,
to save
continue
time.
straight.
Too much going wrong. Too much is going wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start gassing up at night. Save myself some time. Save myself some problems. That way, after I get my truck loaded, I can get the hell out the door. Plus, they had a meeting this morning. You know, I got to remind the warehouse supervisor to print me the right printout of my orders. Like it's always something. It's always something. Why should we have that? Why should we have to ask you for one paper with all our stores on it for the day? When common sense should say go ahead and print the paper like that. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like we shouldn't have to ask you for that. Instead of you giving me individual papers for each store, you should have just okay. I'm not gonna print Five Below individually. I'm gonna print one big order form for all the Five Belows. And instead of them thinking like that, I gotta go tell them to print the paper. Like it's so much of that warehouse is a waste of time. So to be coming in and seeing that paper with all my stores that I got for the day and counting how many pallets on the list, no. I gotta go grab every individual paper and count as I grab all four papers for all four stores. You know, it's crazy. All kind of ways on doing stuff at the same time, and yet it's not working out that way. So I'm still gonna come in at 6:30 every day. You know, come in at 7 and start loading up. Because I'm not gonna sit here and get up earlier to save time and get robbed of it every day. Get robbed of saving time every single day. No, we're not doing this every day. We're not gonna do this. That's more sleep I'm losing from working 2 jobs to save time. No, we're not doing this every day. Sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be putting effort to save time and then still losing. No. Sorry. That's a waste of my time. And yesterday, of course, they on my case about that messed up when I loaded two of the wrong pallets. So I went to the store, made a delivery with 2 of the wrong pallets, and then come back to the warehouse to pick up those, to swap out the pallets, then drive back to my last stop and finish that mistake. So today I supposed to been fired for that. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it real in my videos like I always do. I should have been fired for that mess up. You know, I scanned the pallets in and didn't know I bought 2 of the wrong pallets until the store manager, the Five Below, said something like, these 2 of the wrong pallets is not for my store. I'm like, whoa. That's when I had to go check the numbers and make sure that I had the right pallets and couldn't find out it wasn't. So I'm gonna start. So I started today. Every pallet that I pull, make sure the numbers match the pallet that I took before. Make sure it's for the store that I'm going to. I done got the mindset set up that my Monday and Wednesday stops are all in the same area, what area that's in. And I already know my Tuesday and Thursday stop is all in the same area. Tuesday and Thursday, that's my far day. That's the day where I drive all the way out. Tuesday and Thursday is the days that I drive a good distance. Got an hour and 20 minutes to my first stop. So I already got that mindset. I already had that mindset on lock. You know. But I still can get it done on time, have a good outcome for the day, and go for that, man. I think the head supervisor took one of our stores away because of that messed up I did yesterday. That fuck up I did yesterday. Not a mess up. I'm in my 40s. You don't mess up at 40, you fuck up. So because due to that fuck up, they took away one of our stores. You know. Or it could be it's slow right now because I don't know. That's the reason. It could be because it's slow right now because that store is crowded with pallets with orders. So it could be because of that. But I'm sure they'll find some way to justify it.
Speed check reported ahead on Hampton Roads Beltway.
It's just crazy how I come in the warehouse with a plan to save time to get everything done within 30 minutes, and yet it's so much stuff going on in that warehouse. You know what I mean? I gotta get people to move their stuff for me to get them out orders. You know? And that takes up time. I gotta get this guy to move 3 of his pallets for me to get 5 of my pallets. That takes time. That takes time. Because he might not want to use an electric pallet jack. He might want to use a hand jack. That takes time. That takes time that I lose on loading my truck. So I'm still off this morning. I'm still headed to my first stop to get it done. Got a good little distance to drive. So it will be done. Drive that distance, get my truck loaded. Let me get it unloaded, get back, get my other 2 stops. Like this highway I'm on right now. There's always something. There's always something on this highway. Well, that made it worse. If it's not an accident on this highway, you got the construction they're building, the construction they're doing holding up traffic. Like it's always something. It's clear right now. It's clear right now. But I guarantee you on the way back, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something on this highway. It never fails. Like it never fails. It never fails. It never fails. It's always something on this highway. You know, like every morning, it's always something. Incident or the back construction, hold up traffic. Ain't no hold up 2 minutes. It hold up traffic for at least 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes I lose. But regardless of the fact, I'm still gonna get through this day. By all means, I'm still gonna get through this day and get this day 100% of my time and redeem myself from the fuck up yesterday. Like this morning, I was told we didn't have. I was told no, you don't have a Winsboro this morning. You sure? Yes. Come out, go and ask for the Winsboro paper. I didn't see it. I didn't ask for. I didn't see it out there because other orders was in front of it. Other pallets were blocking the one that I had to take this morning. Like how I'm supposed to see that if you got other people order in front of my order? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a decent sized warehouse, but they don't have enough room for everybody to maneuver around and put Five Below, the DDUs, the Big Kizer, and whatever going to crates, all in different areas. They can't organize a warehouse like that. It's everything everywhere. You gotta go find the one with your papers on it. Like it's ways to save time, but they haven't thought that far yet on how to save time. Okay, it's a lot. There's a lot that can be done in that warehouse to save time. There's a lot that can be done in that warehouse to really save time. Because that's what we have to connect. We have to connect to just that. Why do Five Below got to get you to move your orders for them to get the day stuff? No, it shouldn't be like that. That's already 10 minutes, 5, 10. That's already 10 minutes lost right there. You know, that's already 10 minutes lost right there. Right there. So I'm kind of upset about that. I lost 30 minutes of sleep to give myself a head start where I can get out the door at 7, get to the gas station, get gas by 7:30, and head and be on my way to my first stop. Because I know I had to fight traffic and got over an hour to drive. Now all that went wrong today. All that went wrong. Why? Had it all mapped out. Had it all mapped out. Go to Williamsburg, then go to Newport News, come back to the shop, load up Hampton, and load up my Suffolk store. Drop those off, get ghost. I was told I didn't see the paperwork for the Williamsburg, so I figured I just had Hampton and Newport News. So I loaded up. I loaded up the Hampton. As I get ready to go start on the Newport News, guess what? My boss tell me go ask for my paperwork for Williamsburg. Like, why should I have to ask for the paperwork? Why not that order the paperwork for the Williamsburg store already on the pallets like everything else? Like it's always some kind of confusion, you know. So now I had to take where the plan was to take the head so out the truck and put Williamsburg. But when we got 6 out there, the boss man said go in and load Williamsburg now instead of loading your Newport News store. So I did that. Like it's just crazy. It's really crazy how this stuff goes. Like literally. But it's still battles out right. This is the correct way. This is the right way I'm supposed to did it. I got Williamsburg, I'm going to Newport News. I was to leave there, head back to the shop, load Hamilton, load Suffolk. That'll be it for the day, I think. But we got 5 stores. This is now taking all together.
Speed check reported ahead on I-64 West.
I ain't grab that for I got Hampton. I got 10 right there on the truck. Right? I got Hampton and Williamsburg. I got 10 on the truck now. So I go back to Lady. 9, 10, 11, 13. So I got 10 on my first stop. My morning stop. And then by afternoon I got another I'll look at that later because I don't want to be doing all this while I'm driving. I need to focus on this driving. But I got 3 stops today. I got total of 2, 4. I got a total of 5 stores to go to today. 5 stores. With fighting traffic at the same time, that would be a task. That's going to be a task to fight traffic. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. So ways that I can save time, I'm going to save time. I'm going to manage my time. And I'm going to do these orders as accurate as possible. As accurate as possible, you know? So happy Tuesday, everybody. AKA Titty Tuesday. I really missed those Facebook groups, man. I really missed those Facebook groups. The exclusive Facebook groups, you know. It'll be going down, going in group. See them but big breasts. See them but titties everywhere. You know what I mean? Bare, wet t-shirt with breasts showing, man. Look at that. I missed the old Facebook. Now Facebook got a bunch of nonsense going on. And it be like that sometimes. But I'm going to get through this day and make the best of it. You know? Get these orders out and make it an easy process. Everything that I can to keep the products from falling over, I'm doing. Traffic be looking crazy out here. It's a straight out shoot today. Finally for one, straight out shooting, a lot of traffic. I am thankful for that. But at the same time, I wish it could be like this every day. I could just get on the road and go. But I will find ways to save time around that warehouse, like for real. I will find ways to save time in that warehouse. There's ways to do it, and I'm gonna find it. It got to be ways to save time, because I'm not trying to come here earlier for nothing. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not coming here earlier for nothing. Like, I'm gonna start testing the warehouse supervisor, since I have his number. When I turn down the street that the warehouse is on, that's what I'm gonna text him. Can I go in and back the truck in? You know? Can I go in and back the truck in? He say, yeah. I'm gonna go in as soon as I get it. As soon as I park my car, I'm gonna go ahead and back the truck in ASAP. After I back the truck in, I'm going to get all my paperwork, count how many pallets I got. Once I send the pallets I got, I'm gonna start as I'm getting the papers, put them in the order that I'm gonna deliver. You know, I gotta load the truck where the delivery I'm doing last goes on first. The delivery I'm going to first goes on the truck last. You know what I mean? That when they in order. man, I don't like problem. I like things going smooth on the job. I like things going smooth on the job, man. I don't like problem. I don't like it when things that complicated. I don't like complicated things. You know. And all the time I'm thinking that I'm wasting time. You know. At least 2 or 3 of my orders a day, I gotta get somebody else to move their stuff for me to get to my stuff. That's time. That's time wasted. But let's say someone order in front of my order, I need her to move it. I gotta work. If they're not right there doing something, I gotta walk around the warehouse to find them. Don't know if they in their truck or they went to the bathroom or they there talking to the upper head management. It's all kind of stuff. You know. I gotta take all that consideration. That all adds up to time lost. And we all know there's no way to make up time, but playing better for the next time. You gotta keep in mind, some things out of your control. You can't control that they put other people's orders in front of my orders. Or you can't control that they put other people's orders in front of your order. You can't control that when you come get an order that somebody that's behind. When you come to get your product, you gotta deliver that's behind somebody else's order, and they're not there right there. Then you can't control. That's time that you lost. I have no choice but to accept. That's time I gotta make up. Really know where to really make up time. So it is what it is. I ain't stressing. You can't stress over what's out of your control. I don't stress nothing in life. You know what I mean? You can't beat yourself up, be mad at yourself for situations that's out of your control. So I tell myself that and I keep it pushing. Sometimes certain things like that do ruin your day. But that's why you get on the road to calm down and relax. But happy Tuesday, everybody that's live. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I had a topic I want to talk about, but I guess I'll do that on the way back. But I'm ready to get through this day, you know. I'm ready to get this day over with. Like, literally over. Because this is crazy how it is. Even everybody in the warehouse be fussing about how complicated it is to get their stuff out. While they doing their paperwork, they gotta keep moving their stuff for me or somebody else to get to their product, their stuff, their orders. Like, it's a crazy process, a crazy complicated process. Yet at the same time, people that doing some of the contractors got to pull their minivans to load up. You know what I mean? That take up more space. That takes up more space right there. When some of the contractors have minivans, like it's so much stuff that take up space. You know. I'm gonna make the best of it. I will survive this day. I will survive this week. It's already Tuesday. I'll try to come here early to get stuff done. And that just went sour. That's why the video title, Head Start Goes Wrong. This is what went wrong on my Head Start. Now I'm already planning how to do better on my, so where I can save time and be ahead, but I can't control what goes in the warehouse. I can't control everything that's going on around the warehouse. So, like the manager, I should have tell you to print out with all my stores on one paper. I should have tell him that this is something he should know by now. If you ask somebody for something every day, it should click in their head and say, let me go ahead and print it this way instead of giving him an individual 2 paper per store, but I can put all the stores on one store. I can put all the stores on one paper. How many pallets per store? And that's it. No, he don't. No, that supervisor don't think like that. Like it's crazy. It's crazy as hell, man. You know, like someone asks you for something multiple times that you gotta go do. Why not just go do it right the first time? I mean, just that simple. Why not go do it right the first time and go for that? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Then a tip company called me this morning. You know, I told them Saturday, no, I can only work on the weekends. I can only work on the weekend. Well, don't you get days off? Yeah, I get the weekend off for my day job. Right? Is there any days you get off early? No, it's not. No. Like, that's why I just let the phone ring when they call. Like, you steady calling for what? I told you I can't work during the day on weekdays. I go to work during the day on the weekend. I told them that. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, pay attention to what people tell you. He told you he going to work on the weekends. So when they call the phone, I won't answer. Like, that's simple. That's simple. I won't answer. If it was a job of the weekend, that's a different story. But if not a job of the weekend, I won't answer. And I guarantee I don't have my spare phone with me today because it's out of minutes. It's not out of minutes, out of data. I use up the data in like 4 live streams, 4 30-minute live streams. End up all my data on my spare phone. But I guarantee if I call them right now, they call about a job for today. After I done told them that I can't work in the mornings during the week. It's crazy. I'm gonna do my YouTube review on that Stafford company too. Do my YouTube review on that company as well. I know they asked me to work. Can I go back to the job I work on the weekends? Can I go back Wednesday night for the breakdown? I told them I might be able to because I'm on Wednesday night from Sundays. But then I checked the schedule again yesterday, and I got my days off messed up. She gave me 2 days off, but not Wednesday. So I gotta call and let them know that I can't do it. But it's crazy. This is a temp daily work for daily paid company, and they can't keep no workers. Everybody that they had that has a car, a vehicle, have other job. They do their daily work, daily pay for extra money. I mean, all of us. You know, everybody that you heard talking in the live, when I went live was eating pizza. All of them had cars. Where every voice you heard, they had a car and a regular job. We just come to daily work for daily pay place for extra money. You know what I mean? We all got the same mindset. Whether 5 of us had 6 of us had the same mindset that we'd rather us get the extra money than the young folk that gonna get there and get the money, get high, get drunk. You know, we'd rather us get the money. So we jump on every job. They like me. I've had 5 older heads, these old coons, that has a full-time job or veterans, get 2 checks for being a veteran, and still come to daily work for daily pay place because they don't want to sit at home. They don't want to sit at home and sit on their butt and get lazy because they feel that's when your body starts breaking down. When you start moving, when you start being active, that's when your body breaks down. You know what I mean? And technically, I had that same mindset. That's why I don't sit around too much. You know? So we all had that same mindset where we try to make money. Hey, Trigger Cat. But we try to make money every way that we can. You know what I mean? Because 3 of the guys I with that work with me over the weekend are veterans. They get a military check, 2 military checks. And they come to the daily pay, daily workplace for extra money. I work 2 full-time jobs, and I'm planning to do the same thing. Come to the daily work, daily pay companies on the weekends, on Saturdays, and make extra money. You know? The more money you make, the better your life is. The more you can improve, the more nice things you can buy yourself, the more you can do for your family if you choose to, and the more you can save for retirement. Or whatever you want to use that money towards, you can use it towards, you know? But you know my mindset, the more I work, the bigger my Social Security check will be when that time comes. That's my mindset. The more I get out here and work, the more hours I put in, the bigger that Social Security check will be. Because we already know, as life goes on and as the world continues to evolve, it's going to get more and more expensive out here. The price of living will keep going up. The price of living will continue to go up. You better have a backup plan. You better have some money put away Just being real. Just being real. You around here 60, 70 years old trying to work 2 or 3 jobs. But I do plan to slow down. I ain't gonna lie, I plan to slow down. When the time comes, I plan to slow down. When the time comes. You know? But while I am working 2 jobs, I will take full advantage of it and
in about 10 miles, take exit 243B on the left onto State Route 143 west toward Williamsburg.
While I'm out here working hard, I will make time to play hard. I will make time to play hard, That's what make working hard worth your while. As long as you make time to reward yourself, it'll continue to pay off for you. I'm talking from experience. As long as you make time to reward yourself, it'll take away a lot of stress. Like I was telling the manager last night at Sonics, because my store manager, she did next week's schedule early because she won't be in. I ain't gonna put her business in the street, but she taking a week off, and she did it schedule early. And I told her that before I would have chat my schedule for next week, I said to the manager, "Watch, she got me on the schedule for the whole weekend. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. You do the same. Happy Tuesday to you. Be safe out there." But like I told the manager, like, I bet she got me the schedule for the weekend. And I go look at my schedule. The store manager put me on the schedule every weekend and close every weekend. Like, don't you think I want to hang out too? I work 2 jobs. Don't you think I want to hang out? Don't you think I want to go out and have a good time? Don't you think I want to? Do you really think I want to be in Sonics all weekend? You know what I mean? I'm like, so what I told myself is, start in March. Start that March. Okay, don't work too hard. But like I told the store manager last night I closed with, I don't want to be in Sonics all weekend every weekend. At least give me 1 day off during the week, and then 1 day off for the weekend. You know what I mean? Not 2 days off during the week. So starting April, I'm starting to request every other Saturday off, and then when Leo season starts, which is the end of July, I'm gonna request every Saturday off because that's gonna be my time to turn up for my birthday. Because I'm changing my birthday plans, but I say that for another video. I'm changing my birthday plans, so I'm gonna turn up every Saturday for the second week of July until the last Saturday of August. I'm taking all those Saturdays out to go enjoy myself. Just that simple, Like, it's crazy. I don't want to be at Sonics all weekend. I don't want to be in Sonics all weekend. Going in there, an 8-hour shift, a 6-hour shift. No, I don't want to be in Sonics like that. I don't mind working my 40 hours, but at least have a brain and say, hey, Ray worked 2 full-time jobs. He worked a warehouse job, which is Monday to Friday, and he worked Sonics, open availability. As a closer, he closed 6 nights a week. But she has 2 night cooks now. So why can't I close and have 1 day off during the week and 1 night off on the weekend? That's what I would do. That's what I would do to balance things out. But that way I got time to catch up on sleep, relax, run some errands, you know what I mean? Like, me get out my day job at 2 o'clock, and only give me 4 hours to do some things I need to do before I gotta go to Sonics. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta make more time to turn up. Here it is, we about to be at April, only been out 1 time. Hold on. I think I only been out 1 time. The last movie I went to see was the Bob Marley. I can't remember what movie I went to see before Bob Marley. Like, I need to make more time to have fun. I work my butt off. I don't have nothing holding me back no more. I need to get out here and have fun. Making all this money. I'm not making it like people try to give me that mindset. Like, it's another manager that I work with. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. You know what I mean? Like, one of my managers, I think she's 46, 47. All her kids are grown. And she worked 2 jobs. But a lot of that spent money. You ain't been nowhere until 2024? I'm sure in time you will. Yeah, if you was in the part of it, if you was in Virginia, I'd say let's go out sometime, you know what I mean? Just to have somebody to hang with. That way I went to go out by myself. It kind of changed things when you gotta hang out by yourself. Yeah, depression is real. I dated someone that dealt with depression real bad. Like depression is real, but going out having a good time at least once every 2 weeks, it made dealing with work a lot easier. It made dealing with work a lot easier. You know what I mean? Like people on my night job is something they can tell when I'm tired. They can tell. They can tell when I'm tired because I slow down. I slow down. I start symptoms like they can wait. If an order been on the screen 5 minutes, they can wait. You know what I mean? Like I get frustrated because we get more busy, and Sonics, they run the restaurant where it's only one cook in the kitchen. Yeah, and yeah, I had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend before that dealt with depression, and man, I gotta say, it got the best of me. Her depression literally got the best of me. You know what I mean? Like her depression really, 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 really got the best of me. Like for real, I couldn't deal with the way she had it towards me when she was depressed. She shut down to me, but then shut down to the people she lived with. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? She shut down to me and never shut down to her family, and I didn't like that. Like I did all my research. I read some articles on Google. I looked at some YouTube videos of all the people that deal with depression, and they never said nothing about they pick and choose who they shut down towards and who they don't shut down towards. I'm like, so why do she pick and choose who she shut down towards and who she don't shut down towards? I feel, but it's, but sometimes staying to yourself when you're depressed ain't a good thing, because what depends, if you had suicidal thoughts, then yeah, you should be staying to yourself while you're depressed. But if you don't have the suicidal thoughts, then nothing's wrong with staying to yourself. But I just didn't like that. You give your family time today, and I go weeks and weeks without hearing from you if I don't call you in a regular or text you a dozen times a day. It's like when you're in a relationship and a person deals with depression, a lot changes. A lot changes. You know what I mean? A lot changes. And it just is, there's a lot to deal with. You know what I mean? It's a lot to deal with. Even after that person told me how to deal with her while she's depressed, even doing all that, it wasn't working.
In 2 miles, take exit 243B on the left onto State Route 143 west toward
I
Williamsburg.
felt like she was doing things to put herself into depression. You know what I mean? Like when she's sitting still and not keeping her mind going, she'll do things to put herself in a or to make herself cry. Like watch sad videos on Snapchat. Watch sad TikTok videos about depression. All the people that do all these videos about depression, she'll watch them. She has all those videos saved in a playlist on TikTok where she know where to go find them. You know what I mean? And watch them to make herself cry and make herself feel down. So it's a different way when depression is real versus you doing things to make yourself go into depression. And some of the things I feel that she's depressed about should be things that she should be already over in life. You know what I mean? That's just in my opinion. She got an uncle that passed away over 10 years ago, and that still sent her into depression right now. You know what I mean? Or you do that too?
Use the left lane to take exit
A lot of people
243B
make
on the
TikTok
left onto
videos
State
about
Route
depression.
143 west toward Williamsburg.
And they'll be like, I tried the one where I watched her. She used to send me some of the one where the dude was like, make your woman get out the house. Don't say no, we ain't going tonight. Make her go dancing. Take her to do something that she
Exit left.
do, but make her go. I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just said the same thing. Start watching that stuff. Any videos on TikTok, anything on social media that would trigger your depression, don't watch it. You know what I mean? Like she has a YouTube playlist of songs that send her to depression. Like what's that song Beyonce made by her father? She'll listen. I know that's something that I can tell. Like even today, we were broken up almost 2 years now. Even today, I can tell by her Facebook post when she's depressed. You know what I mean? That's how good I know this woman.
Stay in
That's
the
how
left
good
2
I know her. I
lanes.
know her 4 years, and we were together too. And that's how good I know her. I can tell by her Facebook post.
In 1.7
Whether she's
miles,
depressed or
turn
not.
right onto State Route
You know what I mean?
199 toward
Or if
Jamestown.
depression's coming on her. You can ask, are you going into your depression now? No, I'm not going into it. She'll say no, but you look at her actions and the things she do, yeah, you will get there in due time. I'm pretty sure you'll get there in due time, but having someone to go out with would make a big difference. You know what I mean? Like, having someone to go out with would make a big difference. You know? So I've been still questioning myself, will I date another person that deal with depression? I'm just like, think about some people like her, she'll go in depression for months, like 2-3 months at a time. And you gotta think, while your woman depressed, no disrespect, lady at heart for life, don't take this the wrong way.
In 1 mile, turn right onto State Route
Now,
199
that
toward
man gotta go
Jamestown.
without sex until she come out of that depression. I feel you. I try to get her to do the same thing with a YouTube channel she had, but then she stopped doing YouTube after a close family member passed away. You know what I mean? I like to do YouTube. I like to vent. Like, I like to show the world this is what life is. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, while your lady depressed, that's time you gotta go without sex. That's time y'all can't talk. It's just quiet in the house. You know what I mean? Well, the only time you won't want to be touched is when you lay in the bed, your feet might touch her. That's it. Stuff like that. Hey, it takes time. It takes time. Like, it's no telling how long a depression would last. It takes time. Like, real talk. It takes time to get out of it. I mean, it takes a strong man to hang in there and hold in there with it. But a person can come out of that depression. But it takes time, you know. But when you doing things that send yourself deep into depression, that's where it becomes a problem. That was up. That was up. Does that help with your depression, Soin? Did that help with your depression? I might suggest that to her the next time she get depressed. You know,
199 toward Jamestown.
you ran your friend away. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. In a way, she ran me away. That particular ex ran me away because the depression was too real. You talking about 90 days you going without sex. Okay. I'm gonna tell her to find.
Stay in the left 2
Tell her
lanes.
to find something to do to cure her depression, but 9 times 10 she'll find something that will put her deeper into it, like the movies she watched, the TV shows she watched. Like, she go on Tubi and watch movies. You know, her mother take her to the casino, but it's been
In about 5.5
her
miles,
mom
take the
take
exit
her to
onto
the
State
casino.
Route 321
But,
and
you know,
Monticello Avenue toward Williamsburg.
I'm trying to find a hobby that would help her through her depression. Like, you know, it took a big toll on me. It took a big toll on me. Like, it had me stressed like I want nothing. It had me so stressed to the point I was crying. Like, right, like, just like that, spit sinking. 1 minute you want to be bothered, the next second you don't. Like, it's hard. It's very hard when you're in a relationship. It's hard to be. It's hard. Like, that's the hardest task I have ever came across in a relationship. Is a woman that deal with suffer from depression. You know, it's a lot to deal with. I mean, it is a lot to deal with. Would you right there tell them I'm here for you, and all this? Say, yeah, I hear you. You know what I mean? Like, it's man, that would take a toll on anybody. That would take a toll on anybody. You know, and I didn't get a deep understanding of it until I started doing my research, and I started watching some of the TikTok videos about other people imitating and everything. Like, I started watching some of the videos. Like, it gave me a good understanding, but that's when I came to the mindset that she need to start watching all those TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook videos that sent her deep into depression. That's all it was doing. You know? But it was hard. Like you want to hold your woman and cuddle while y'all laid in the bed. You can't do none of that. Like it be hard. You know, you bag it up. Let's go out. Let's go by the water. I know this particular female love to go sit by the water. Let's go by the water. No, I want to. Like I'm not for the bag you. I'm not the type to bag you to do something. You tell me no after I asked 3 times, I'm not asking no more. You know what I mean? But that's one of the big reasons I threw in the towel on one of my relationships, and plus other reasons. But like, and that also make it hard to work a job. You know what I mean? That also make it hard to hold on a job dealing with depression. Everybody that deals with something with depression gotta start watching and entertain anything that send them deep into depression. You know what I mean? Like, it got to the point where in our relationship, she would have wanted certain family members around her while depressed. Like, the only way I could talk to was through texting. I don't like to text unless I'm driving. You know what I mean? I like to hear your voice. You know, there's a lot to deal with. It was a lot to deal with. You know, it was a lot to deal with. But I also have another story come about our favorite dating story of a female that I was talking to. I also have another story coming from Facebook dating of a female that I was talking to that suffered from depression as well. I ain't gonna talk about that now. I'm gonna share it in a regular video by itself. You know, but you know, I have watched a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people that suffer from depression, and they talk about it. Like Life of Corey and his girlfriend, before they brought Life of Corey and Common. Corey deal with depression. And how he shut down towards his girlfriend, that was how my ex you shut down to me. Like she was on the phone crying, asking him to tell her where he was, and he wouldn't tell her. Like that was me. Like I was, when I get to the point of me crying, I know I do. I feel like crying is a sign of weakness. All the men in my life from a childhood up that mold me to the man that I am today, I've never seen them cry. So that's why I'm not big on crying. So when you get to that point where I'm crying because I don't have the answers, or because you know I'm crying because of the space between us, that's when I gotta let it go. That's when you take me to tears, when you got me to tears, it's time for me to get soft and throw in that white flag. No problem, no problem. That's what we here. That's what we all here for, you know. But yeah, when you get me to the point where I'm crying about what I'm going through with you, when I'm in the tears, it's time for me to let it go. It's time for me to say, God, it's time for me to let it go. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't normally cry. It got to be something that I really, really can't solve for me to get in tears. When I get stressed out to that point, when I'm stressed, like when I went, I would know that I was.
In 2 miles, take the exit onto
Snapping.
State Route
I
321
was
and
snapping on people
Monticello
for no
Avenue
reason
toward
whatsoever.
Williamsburg.
People at work, you know what I mean? And when I know that when you messing up my money, when my money get messed up, that it's a problem. It becomes an issue, you know. But depression is real. Depression is real. A lot of people deal with it. A lot of people deal with it. That's like the only reason that I would get back with her, because I feel like I lost because I let her depression get the best of me. You know what I mean? That's probably the only reason that I would go backwards and try the relationship again, because I felt like her depression beat me. Her depression beat me. You know what I mean? You know, me and we don't like to lose or nothing in life, so you know that would be the only reason I would get back to her, get back with her. You know, and me, let me ask you how you feel about this. Be honest with me, Lady of Heart for Life. Is there really any right or wrong way to deal with someone with depression? I mean, in your opinion. I don't know how long you've been dealing with depression, but is there really any right or wrong way to cope with someone depression? Like, can you answer that honest question for me? What the world? I just want to know how to be curious. be there. That's like the hard part. Like, you know. And I told myself if I was to ever get back with her when she go through depression, I'd be in the other room playing video games. You know, cause like that really took a toll on me. You know, that her depression really took a toll.
Use the right lane to take the exit onto State Route 321 and Monticello Avenue toward Williamsburg.
And then the most messed up part about it is that this might be self-centered of me to say, okay, y'all see me trying to get over, like, really? This might be self-centered of me to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. It used to hurt me to know that at the end of her depression,
take the exit. Then keep right onto State Route 321 East toward Williamsburg.
You know, let me make it up to my man. You know what I mean? Like, when she fully come out of...
Keep right onto State Route 321 East toward Williamsburg.
I want to take you out to dinner because I felt like you held on through my depression. So this how I want to show you my appreciation by taking you out to dinner. You know what I mean? Like.
At the light, use the left lane to turn onto Casey Boulevard.
People that hang in there with people that go through depression, that person hanging there with you deserves some kind of appreciation at the end. You know what I mean? More than a thank you, I love you, here goes sex. That man that hanging there with a woman that suffer from depression deserves more than just a thank you. Thank you for being there for me, here's sex. There are things about the normal.
Turn left. Then turn left.
Okay. Alright, I didn't know that. I left my AirPods at home by accident. So, but what I would ask is that, am I wrong for thinking like this? Be honest with me. Alright, thank you. But be honest with me, Lady Heart, for life. Am I wrong for believing that when a person, like my ex, when she came full out of depression, am I wrong for looking forward for a thank you that never came, or I appreciate you being there for me during my depression, or she taking time to cater to me for a while, from hanging there for months and months of dealing with
turn left.
Her depression? Am I wrong for expecting that? I mean, just be honest. Be honest with me. Am I wrong for expecting that, and it never came? You know what I mean? Like, how do you show gratitude and appreciation?
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
You know, and that's what I always wonder. Like, I've been questioning that a lot. Like, was I wrong for that? Was I wrong for expecting that? Like, was I really wrong for expecting that? You know what I mean? I think about it a lot. That question crossed my mind a lot. Am I wrong from looking some kind of appreciation in return from holding in here? Like, you know. But a lot of stuff be on my mind. That's what be on my mind when my mind get to wonder. You know, and to this day, she's never showed me paperwork that says a doctor diagnosed her with depression. I mean, to this day, 4 years, next month will be 4 years I know her, and she's never shown me any paperwork that says the doctor diagnosed her with depression. Just being real. Let me go make sure I back then good enough on my truck. And just being honest with you. Just being honest with you. Like, she's never, every time I ask her for the city paperwork, she don't know where it's at. She don't know where it's at. So all I can do is, take her word that she's never shown me paperwork that says, oh, I feel you. But she says she been diagnosed by a doctor for depression. But I mean, I don't have a way to verify that. You know what I mean? I know she feel it is real. It's real. When the anniversary of certain deaths comes up, she goes into depression. When certain anniversaries for people that pass away, their birthdays come up, she goes into depression. She said she took therapy in the past, but it did no good. You know, cause like it's like when you're depressed, there's nothing nobody can tell you. All the encouraging words in the world don't mean nothing when a person's depressed. You feel me? Like they can say a man can say all the most encouraging words in the world that he can possibly think of, and it still ain't gonna do no good. Some they trying to hear, some they not. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's hard. It's hard being in a relationship with someone that's depressed, that deal with depression. It's hard. It's hard. Like that's the only test I found that's hard to deal with for me in a relationship is someone that's depressed. Real quick for my first delivery.